sneezing into my elbow. I've been practicing that. I'll give you a tour. It's a very small apartment. It won't take long at all. Hello, good afternoon. Today is day 8 of state of emergency, and here I am. Not much to report. It's another beautiful spring day. A few clouds going past, but otherwise all is as it was yesterday and the day before. The work across the lane is continuing, and as usual there are news from Australia which I'm about to tell you about. They are threatening tighter lockdowns in Queensland. Queensland schools will be pupil-free from Monday, so that's next Monday. They have been locked down schools here in Portugal for at least 2 weeks already. More news from Australia. Scary news of massive lines at Costco as shoppers forget health warnings. People are stocking up in Australia for what they predict will be a lockdown. What they don't know, and what I already know here, is that supermarkets will not close. You'll still be able to do your shopping. In fact, supermarkets will be one of the few things that will be open. So no need to stock up. And hairdressers. Hairdressers are pleading to shut down, apparently, because they haven't been shut down. So that's the news for Australia. There's a graph of numbers in Australia, different states. New South Wales has the most cases of the virus, and the curve is looking extraordinarily steep. Queensland is not so steep, and the flattest line looks like is Tasmania, where my friend Amanda lives. The numbers for today here in Portugal are pretty bad. So 60 deaths in total. So that's 17 more than yesterday. So today I decided I don't really have that much to talk about. I might go for a walk, and I will do a bit of filming of that because I enjoy filming. It's as though I look at things twice. I look at things with my own eyes, and I look at things through the camera eye, as it were. So I enjoyed that. I also enjoyed the exercise. I enjoyed being out in the sunlight. I might do sneezing into my elbow. I've been practicing that. If I manage to clean the apartment, I'll give you a tour. It's a very small apartment. It won't take long at all. Hi friends! Welcome to my channel. I'm Isabel. I hope you're enjoying this series of videos I filmed in Lisbon. I am now back in Australia, as you can probably guess. Yes, I made it back home, but not without lots of adventures along the way, including my 2 weeks in hotel quarantine in Melbourne after I got back to Australia, which I also filmed. So be sure to subscribe and come back and watch those videos as I upload them. So take care and see you next time. It'll be something to show you that I haven't shown you before. So this is the living room that you've seen in my videos. That's the TV, that's where I sit. This is a crate with some spare material, fabric. I was going to make some masks, so my sewing box and my elastic is there ready for it, but I haven't done any. So that's the famous window I keep filming out of. That's where people are working out there, making an attic window pointing directly at this one. And these windows point west, where the afternoon sun comes in through there. Lots of flies because I mopped the floors after I vacuumed them, and I opened several windows, and when I open windows I just know flies will come in. I usually don't like that, but today I thought it would be better. That's my dinner table, my dining table. It extends to that size. 6 people can sit there. Usually there's only 2 chairs, but there's a few more chairs around the apartment. And that's where I keep a few more things in this cabinet against the wall. This is one of my favorite paintings, actually my favorite painting. There's a story to that painting, I'll tell it to you another time. This is my bar, and that's my pastries. And that's my dad when he was 3 years old, dressed up as a bullfighter. What do you think? And that's a Russian gentleman. The painting has come from the Ukraine. I ordered it from Etsy. I liked it. I don't know, there's just something about it, and it was quite affordable. And so down here you can see the lane I often film. And Lisbon in the afternoon. And that's my little chair where I keep my handbag and my vest that I often wear when I go out. It's a sleeveless vest, and that's all you need. Actually, it's often too hot. And that's my bed. I wash the sheets, so they're drying. And that's my prop, which I use to video myself these days, but ordinarily I used to air my pullovers. So my pullovers most of them are cashmere or a mixture of wool and cashmere, and I like to wear them several times before I wash them. So then I do actually air them. I air them like that, maybe not the best way, but I like to air them out, instead of airing them inside the wardrobe. So that's the bed. That's the famous luggage that I'm not making use of for a little while longer. Dirty washing. These are shopping bags, and this shopping bag has gifts for my daughters. Fortunately, I'll just pause and I'll set them out on the bed. So as I was saying, these are the gifts I bought for my daughters before the shops closed, and so I bought them about 2 weeks ago, just in time. So this little set is going to be for my youngest, and they look tiny clothes, but they do stretch. Well, the top will stretch, and the bottom is sort of you can adjust the waistband, I guess, in this little skirt. My daughter loves this brand. It's called Brandy Melville. They don't have it in Australia, they do have it in the US. So she was going to get a little scrunchie that matches the skirt and a cute t-shirt and these adorable earrings. And my eldest daughter, she's going to get that top, which is a little bit, it's a different shape. And this scrunchie, and these earrings, and this skirt. And it's probably a very short skirt considering that this is probably the waist. But anyway, they have beautiful legs, they're young, and so I'm sure they'll enjoy showing off because I'm sure they're going to swap around these clothes between them. So yeah. Okay, so I'm walking out. Before I walk out to the bedroom, I'll show you this corner. That painting in the corner, it's a screen print actually, from Etsy. I went through a period where I got a lot of stuff from Etsy, and then I framed it. I got that from IKEA, painted it, and added some knobs. It's one of my windows, and because it faces the neighbour's building, I put some curtains. Put some curtains in. I sort of put, yeah, sort of attach it up there like that. And the doors that lead out to the living room and my wardrobe. Some extra doonas up there. The wardrobe stores linen and my clothes, my little chair. There's the heater that I will put away now that it's spring. And walking out to the hallway, and I'm going to go into the direction of the bathroom. But before I do the bathroom, I'll do the kitchen. And that's my sheet hanging out the back of the chair. And that's the dryer drying the doona cover. And that's my window. This window faces east. And there's a crane station here. It's very much a work site. And that palace there is called Palácio de Rosa. And up there, I'm sure you can see the ramparts of the castle of Lisbon, Castelo de São Jorge. And that's my lane. And can you see my front door? Oh, my front steps anyway. Didn't show you in the first video, but I've got sugar packets here and tea bags here, and here I've got capsules, coffee capsules. These are actually for guests. I don't use these. They're reserved for guests because I do rent out this apartment a few months of the year, and those capsules are for this coffee machine, which I don't use very often personally. That's a little table, and that's my orange press. That's a shelf where I place a lot of things that I can't fit easily up there. It's a shopping list. And this thing, it's a crate, it's a wooden crate that had bottles of wine in it. It's destined for that wall up there. So that's where I'm going to hang it. I already have the screws for it, I've got the leveler ready for it. I only need to get brave and get out the electrical drill and drill holes in the wall there and hang up that shelf. And these are all sort of they're tea tins, and I'm not actually going to drink this tea because this tea, I don't even know if it's drinkable. This all came from an aunt of mine many years ago. After she died, my cousins and my brother and I, we sort of kept a lot of the things from her apartment here in Lisbon, including adorable little things like this particular cover for a jar. This is meant for a jar. You put water in there. Someone embroidered this very carefully by hand, and you cover the jar so it doesn't get dust on it, and that's how you serve water on the table. It's empty at the moment. That's my microwave, my washing machine, my sink. I don't have a dishwasher. My stove, my blue fridge, and my fantastic cat. And oh, it's 5 o'clock already. I must go out and do some walking. And this kitchen was renovated in the early 1990s, when the whole building was renovated. So for a 1990s kitchen, it's not too bad, but one day I'd like to paint these cupboards. They're solid wood, beautiful wood, I just don't like the shine. I guess I could sand them back and just take out that shine, or maybe paint them. So let me do the bathroom. Now for the bathroom, you'll be surprised, it's very small. I'll turn on the light, and when I turn on the light, the fan comes on, the fan that you see up there. It makes a lot of noise. But what will surprise you about the bathroom, and now I'm yelling at you because the fan is so loud, is that it's so small and yet so complete. Oh yeah, these tiles, they're not from the 1990s. I put them in myself maybe 4 years ago. They're cement tiles, and the ones here before from the 1990s renovation, they really weren't very nice at all. It just didn't match the building. And these are handmade tiles. They make them one by one. This is a little basket where I keep all my recycling. So when I go to the supermarket next, I'll take that basket and with the recycling, which I'll put into the processing bins, and then on the way back, I'll carry it with groceries, I guess. Isn't it a gorgeous basket? So that's traditional Portuguese. So I have these tiles in the kitchen, and I have these tiles in the bathroom. And also, because I had some spare tiles, I asked my neighbors if I could put the tiles down there in the entry of the building. So that's what we did. So there's my tiles. That's my landing. This is, I'm walking straight to my bathroom. And my neighbour's probably thinking, what is she doing? Talking to herself up there. Okay, my bathroom, so it's got everything you need. So it's got lots of storage. It's got a basin. These are things for guests. I don't use those. I use those. Those are my stuff. But look at this bathroom. It's a full, bathtub. It's a full-size bathtub. It's I've had some wonderful baths here, and there's this large mirror and little shelves up there. That's where I keep my things I use every day. And back here, I'm pretty sure you're looking at a toilet bowl. So here it is. There's my toilet bowl. There's my foot in my slipper. And here's where I keep extra toilet rolls. At the moment it's empty, but I do have toilet rolls stored away in the little room. So that's the bathroom. Look at it. It's absolutely tiny, but it's got everything you need. Anyway, that's the little room, and this is where we keep so much stuff. It's full of stuff. That's the beds where my daughters would sleep in when they were here. That's a pile of bedding. Under there is just, this is actually not me hoarding stuff lately. This is actually stuff that I'd hoarded before. That's for guests. This room is kept locked, and so the people who do the caretaking of this apartment, they'll make use of all that stuff so they don't have to buy it themselves. And a lot of crates full of just papers and books, and this little thing is full of my daughter's toys, and they're baby toys, and I adore them so much that I just leave them here because they actually look beautiful, and one day I'll figure out what to do with them. But see, this is where they would sleep, and they enjoyed this room. I chose that picture because it looked just like my eldest daughter when she was little. She looked just like that. She was so adorable, and she still is. And that's a little painting I made myself. I painted myself for this room. And more clothes in there, but oh gosh, they're just, one day I'll give them all away, or at least 90% I'll give away, I expect. Oh yes, that's the elephant in the room, my husband's bicycle. So he's a very keen cyclist, and when we came here last time, he brought his bike, would you believe? You can fly with your bike. And he would cycle absolutely every day, and he absolutely loved it. Oh, here's my shopping trolley, which I don't actually use that much because it has, oh, you can't see it, sorry. I was going to show you the tiny wheels it has, and because it has tiny wheels, and I'm talking about the shopping trolley, it makes so much noise out in the cobblestones out on the street that I don't use it very rarely. And this little cabinet here, that's where more toys are kept. And gosh, God knows what's back there. Oh yes, that's a drying rack. Back here will be where I keep the heater that I'll store away, and some more books. Up there's tools, and here amongst toys are a lot of tools. Yes, more tools, handy. I put them down there. The handier tools are there, and that's me coming out of the little bedroom. So it's a tiny, tiny apartment. And this apartment just simply has everything you need. I love it here, I really do. At the best of times, I love it here with my husband and my daughters. I love it here on my own. Lots and lots of flies, look at that. Dear oh dear. It's just in a gorgeous place, and it's got everything I need, so I'm always pretty happy here. So okay, I think I'll close some windows, or all the windows, and put some shoes on and some pants on, and I think I'll go out. For a walk. So I'll see you later. And as always, for the sake of record keeping, here's a photograph of my lunch today. And I'll see you tomorrow. So take care and stay safe.